¿Qué tal, camaradas? ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Vamos a continuar nuestro trabajo en inglés. Vamos a dar inicio a nuestro Module 4, ¿ok? Y para eso vamos a compartir pantalla. Here we go. Okay, Module 4A. First, we're going to practice on our vocabulary, okay? Here it goes. Read the sentences below and decide which mode of transportation the words in bold refer to. Write T for train, P for plane, or B for both. Okay. Would you like to buy a one-way ticket to New York or a round-trip ticket? One way, please. I don't know when I'm coming back yet. Traveling in business class is more expensive than economy class. She got out of the car and ran to the terminal. We have to go to baggage claim to get our bags. Many airlines have special offers on ticket prices during this time of year. You can find a variety of tasty meals in the dining car. We had coffee at the station, coffee shop, and then went to the platform. The first class cabin fits 20 passengers and has large comfortable seats. Les recuerdo, T para train, P para plane y B para ambos, ¿ok? Vamos a continuar. Read the text A to D and match them with the headings, ¿ok? Vamos a leer los textos entonces como nos solicita y vamos a machearlos con nuestros encabezados.
Module 4, Today's World. 4A, Reading.
All about trains. A. A lot has changed since the early invention of steam trains in the 19th century. In the 20th century, diesel and electric engines became cheaper and more powerful, so they replaced steam engines. Steam trains may not be used as much as they were in the past, but they are still popular. People travel to places where they can see steam trains, experience a ride, and take impressive pictures. B. These days, superfast trains are running in different parts of the world. Japanese high-speed trains, also called bullet trains because of their shape and speed, can travel as fast as 224 miles per hour. The Fuxinghao trains in China are faster, running at speeds up to 249 miles per hour. Plus, they have all kinds of cool nicknames, such as the Dolphin Blue or the Golden Phoenix. The Italian Frecciarossa, which means red arrow, the French TGV, and the Spanish AVE trains run slightly more slowly than trains in China, but they are still some of the fastest trains in the world. C. Have you heard of trains that do not touch the ground? These are called maglev trains, and they move with the help of electromagnets. Maglev trains are quicker, quieter, and safer than traditional trains. They are also more environmentally friendly, as they do not burn any fuel. You can ride maglev trains in Japan and South Korea, but if you want to ride the fastest passenger train in the world, then you need to visit China. The Shanghai maglev can reach a speed of 267 miles per hour, which means that it can complete its 19-mile journey in about 7 minutes. D. Trains will continue getting faster and faster. In Japan, a new maglev train, which is to start running around 2030, has already reached a speed of 374 miles per hour in test runs. China is starting to use driverless trains, while engineers in the US are exploring the idea of a hyperloop, a super-fast train system that could travel at 760 miles per hour. That's just 7 miles per hour slower than the speed of sound.
Okay, my friends, so remember, in order to place the headings, you have to read and to be careful with the things you read in order to have no mistakes. Okay, so let's go on. It says read again and answer the questions. Why did people stop using steam engines? Can people still ride? Let's give some hints. Diesel and electric engines became cheaper and more powerful, so they replaced steam engines. Can people still ride a steam train these days? People travel to places where they can see steam trains, experience a ride, and take impressive pictures. Why are Japanese trains called bullet trains? Japanese high-speed trains, also called bullet trains, because of their shape and speed. Is the Spanish Ave train as fast as the Chinese Fuxinhao train? Fuxinhao. The Fuxinhao trains in China are faster, running at speeds of 249 miles per hour. The Spanish Ave trains run slightly more slowly than trains in China. 5. What is unusual about maglev trains? Have you heard of trains that do not touch the ground? These are called maglev trains. 6. Why are maglev trains more environmentally friendly than other trains? They are also more environmentally friendly as they do not burn any fuel. Let's see. 7. In which countries can you ride a maglev train? You can ride maglev trains in Japan and South Korea. But if you want to ride the fastest passenger train in the world, then you need to visit China. Okay, and finally 8. How fast has the new Japanese maglev train been able to travel in test runs? Well, it has already reached a speed of 374 miles per hour in test runs. Okay, so pay attention in order to answer the correct issues. Grammar, comparison of adjectives and adverbs. Comparative forms. Bien, chicos, para esto espero que recuerden, ya lo habíamos practicado en cuatrimestres anteriores, ok. Formas comparativas, cuando tengo palabras o más bien adjetivos que terminan en ER o cuando utilizo more, ok. Bueno, en este caso ya saben, es ER than o more than. Y los superlativos que van a utilizar el artículo definido de y van a terminar en EST o va a ser el artículo más must. Ok, recuerden, esas reglas ya las vimos. Según el tipo de adjetivo es la regla que le corresponde. Ok, entonces, para esto pongan mucha atención para que podamos contestar nuestro ejercicio de comprensión de grammar. It says complete the sentences with the correct form of the adjectives or adverbs in parentheses. At done or the where it is necessary. Traveling by car is slower than traveling by plane. Tim is the youngest child in the family. Today, the weather isn't as cloudy as it was yesterday. Math is more difficult than biology, but chemistry is more difficult of the three. The most difficult, sorry. Airplane tickets aren't as cheap as ferry boat tickets. Tomorrow, I have to wake up earlier than usual. Ok. Entonces, nada más tienen que recordar las reglas de comparativos y superlativos para que podamos contestar exitosamente este ejercicio. Ok. Then, pay attention, my friends.
Listening. A. Listen to a radio show called Our Modern World, in which the host is interviewing an aviation expert. What are they talking about?
Hello, this is Gordon Miller, and you're listening to Our Modern World. Today we're talking about modern airplanes, and Joan Harris is with us. Joan is an aviation expert and airline pilot. Hello, Joan, and welcome to the show.
Hello, Gordon.
So, what's new in the world of passenger aircraft?
Companies are trying to make flying a more comfortable experience for passengers, but they are also trying to save on fuel and make their planes more environmentally friendly.
I see. I was reading about the world's largest passenger plane. It's,
The Airbus A380.
That's it. Could you tell us more about it?
Sure. The A380 is about 238 feet long and 79 feet high. It usually transports 400 to 550 passengers, although it can carry as many as 853 passengers. The length of the cabin alone is about 167 feet. Airbus advertises it as the largest and quietest cabin in use today and says it offers a comfortable flying experience to passengers in all 4 classes. The seats are wide, there are a lot of in-flight entertainment options, and you can communicate with people on the ground during the flight. As you can understand, this plane has been a favorite of passengers, but the company has decided to stop producing it for economic reasons.
Oh, really? Well, is there an aircraft that can compete with the Airbus A380?
Well, the Boeing 747-8 is another large airplane. It has 410 seats, and its cabin is almost as wide as the A380's cabin. It is longer than the A380, with a length of 250 feet 2 inches, but it's not as tall, at 63 feet 6 inches. Still, that's as tall as the average 6-story city building, and the Boeing 747-8 is actually cheaper for airlines to buy than the A380.
Impressive facts. Stay with us, because after the break, we're going to go on talking about airplanes and...
Okay, then it says listen again and complete the sentences with a number, word, or short phrase.
B. Listen again and complete the sentences with a number, word, or short phrase.
Hello, this is Gordon Miller, and you're listening to Our Modern World. Today, we're talking about modern airplanes, and Joan Harris is with us. Joan is an aviation expert and airline pilot. Hello, Joan, and welcome to the show.
Hello, Gordon.
So, what's new in the world of passenger aircraft?
Companies are trying to make flying a more comfortable experience for passengers, but they are also trying to save on fuel and make their planes more environmentally friendly.
I see. I was reading about the world's largest...
Okay, then it says working groups of 3, go to page 79. In order you can make it, so go there. Okay, and it says working groups of 3. Imagine you have to get from Bentley to Nelson Island. You have 2 options. You can go either by plane or by car and ferry boat. Look at the information on each mode of transportation below. Compare them and decide which one to use, okay? And here you have plane, the cost, the time, and the flexibility, and also car and ferry boat, okay? So you write the information and then you talk about your idea, your plan in order to move, okay? And writing, choose 2 modes of transportation and write a paragraph comparing them. Answer the questions below. Which one is faster or slower? Which one is cheaper? Which one is more comfortable? Which one is more environmentally friendly? Okay, and that's it with 4A. Okay, my friends. Entonces tenemos que hacer un poquito de lectura para que podamos hacer todas nuestras actividades, tanto la de conversación, la de speaking, perdón, es lo mismo, la de listening y la de reading, ok. Recuerden que una vez terminada su actividad, la subimos a Brightspace. Si tienen dudas, lo podemos comentar en el grupo de WhatsApp o directamente en los comentarios de Brightspace.